Is this thing on? Hello? Is this thing on? I think it is. How we doing? Who's ready for this second preseason game? How many people we got in here right now? Nice. We got 20 people in here. Yeah, we got the new haircut. How's everyone doing? Who's ready for this game in a few minutes? Let's see if we can fix this. Oh, did not mean to do that. Tyler Shucks getting the start. Tyler Shuck is starting. I saw a photo of AK today, dressed out. I don't know if that means he's playing or not, but that's interesting. Does Tyler Shuck get to start with the starters? How's everyone doing? Looks like Chris Olave and Shaheed are in uniform, and they might be playing. Okay. We got Tyler Shuck's going to be thrown to the top two guys. Might be getting blocks from the starting O-line. I'm not too sure. Obviously not Trevor Penning, but man, I'm excited. Hopefully we don't have to see Jake Haener play today. It should be Shuck first half, Rattler second half. That's how it should go. That's exactly how it should go. Simpkins is starting. He should be playing. He's an undrafted guy, so he should definitely be playing. But he looked good. He might be making the team. Who's a guy that you guys are excited to watch today? I want to see like a running back do something. I don't care who it is, but I'd like to see like a running back run for like a 20-yard gain. Just that'd be nice. You want to see the corners? Yeah, the corners. I'd like to see Kool-Aid play. Alante is definitely out. Quincy Riley, obviously the rookies. We're keeping an eye on them for sure. Let's zoom this in a little bit. There we go. Marcus Yarns, yeah. I'd like to see him get more playing time today. He had a few catches last week. He also had that fumble. on one of the catches. Sanker and Stutzman, yep. I want to see a little bit more from Jonas Sanker for sure. He had a nice play last week, but I was expecting to see him like flash on screen a little bit. All right, it's 10:01. Is this thing started yet? Oh. Yes, it has. Let's turn this. It's crazy. This is we're like 2 weeks away, 2.5 weeks away, or some. No, I'm tripping. 3 weeks away from week 1. This decision has to be made. I think this game is going to be a huge indicator. Are you guys still going Rattler, Shuck? Who you guys wanting to win the job? To me, I don't really care. Just whoever's the better quarterback. You want Rattler, but now you see they're not trying to help him out. I think obviously, like, if Shuck gets to play with the starters, that's like, and like Olave and Shaheed, that's a little biased, of course. Like, they couldn't have done that with Rattler, you know. But again, he's a 5th round pick. Like, it's kind of hard to, like, quote unquote be fair with a 5th round pick, you know. But that's just where things are at. No Travis Hunter today. He's like hurt or something. Saints on defense first. All right. Oh, Trevor Lawrence is playing. Okay. I don't know if we were going to see him play. All right, let's go. Let's see what's going on. They got a man in motion. They're going to run it. And I don't know who got it. Of course, Danny Stutzman's in on that tackle. Danny Stutzman in on the damn tackle. You think Rattler has 2 to 3 TDs today? I don't know. The team as a whole didn't score 2 last week. I hope so. I'd like to see some excitement in these preseason games. All right, we got 2nd and 8 for Jacksonville. Lawrence is going to throw off play action. He's got some time. Has a man, and he dropped it. Brian Thomas with a drop? That's wild. Shuck throws 1 or 2 TDs and an interception. Hi, Alina. Yeah, let's hope they catch the ball this week. All right, we got 3rd down. Let's see if the Saints defense can hold them. Lawrence is going to throw it. He's under some pressure. Finds a man over the middle. Damn it. I feel like preseason's only fun when you're watching your offense. It's hard to keep track of who does good on defense in terms of like pressures, deflections, and all that. Who's our running backs? I'm assuming Kendre plays, Clyde, Akers, Velas, and Yarns. No Devin Neal. He's still hurt. All right, 1st and 10 from like midfield for Jacksonville. They're going to do a pitch. I think that's Bigsby. I think Bowler got that tackle. Real quick, do you guys like this play-by-play thing, or do you guys like this thing better? If you like this thing, the play-by-play, or like this little graph? And if you like the graph better, I can zoom out and make it a little bit better. Let me know. We got 2nd and 6. Lawrence to throw. He's got so much damn time. And Quincy Riley lets a catch to Brian Thomas for a few yards. Yeah, way too much time. You like the graph. Either one's fine. Play-by-play. Can do both. Just switch it. I think the graph is more visually appealing, but the play-by-play gives like more detail, I guess. So I guess just depends on the person. I like both. All right, we got 3rd and 2. I think they're going to throw. They're in shotgun. Can we get a stop here, please? Lawrence. Under no pressure. Dumps it off. DeMarco Jackson gets the tackle. Damn it. 1st down, Jacksonville. He's had so much time. Although I think it's our backups playing against like Jacksonville's like starters. Maybe that explains, but man, they got way too much time on that offense. All right. Let's see if they can get a stop. Hand off to Brian Thomas. Nice tackle from DeMarco Jackson. Yeah, 2nd and 8 coming up. Someone do something. Score or like get a turnover. I want to see the offense. Oh, we got the first bots of the day. I tried to make it to where only subscribers could comment, but I couldn't find it. Here's a screen to the running back. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Flashbacks from last season on that play. That was brutal. That was awful. All right, well, someone did something. Someone score. Or to get a turnover. I don't really care. I just want to see the Saints offense. Oh, what the hell? Oh, pick that shit up. Did they get it? They got it. That's Bronson, the rookie. Let's go. They got a turnover. Bronson did something. He needed that. I've not heard that dude's name like since we drafted him. He got a fumble recovery. Let's go. We're going to get some offense now. All right, well, they got a lucky break off a horrible, horrible defensive drive. It's okay, though. Now we got to get this thing posted on to Instagram. Let's see what this offense can do now. Let's see what Tyler Shuck can do with the first team going against the first team defense, I'm assuming. That was a hilarious play. Tyler Shuck at his own 15. All right, yeah. Let's see if he can drive him downfield. Let's see if he can drive him downfield. Vernon. Oh, it's Broughton, not. I was totally messing up his name. Not Bronson, it's Broughton. I want to see. Yeah, I don't know if AK is playing. I'd like to see Kendra Miller pop out. I want to see the running game be a little bit better. The running game's been a little disappointing, if I'm being honest, recently. It was disappointing last week. Spencer Rattler was the leading rusher last week. Like, that's not good. So let's see if they can run the ball with Kendra, Clyde. I don't really care who. Just would like to see some good run blocking. Obviously, Torricelli Simpkins, we're keeping an eye on him. Dude's a stud. Can we just talk about, like, Trevor Lawrence, like, fumbling a handoff? He's, what, year 5, year 6 or whatever? Can't do a simple handoff? Stutzman is everywhere. Yeah, I had him with, like, 2 or 3 tackles on that drive. Oh, we got more bots on the way. Got 35 people in here. Appreciate you guys tuning in. All right, let's see what you got, Shuck. Shuck's going to hand it off. You think that's Kendra? Okay. Ooh. Few yards on that play. Get up. Okay, Kendra still. He's okay. All right, chat. I'm not going to look at you sometimes. That way the plays don't get spoiled for me, but I'm not trying to ignore you. Trey Hendrickson officially available for trade. Damn. Shuck's going to throw it. Dumps it off. Cedric Wilson. Nice play. He went through his reads pretty nicely right there. The guy at the bottom of the screen didn't get open, so he dumped it off to Cedric Wilson. Oh, I am way behind. Or is ESPN just way ahead? Shuck play action. Sacked. Oh. And Cesar Ruiz, man. He's not having a great summer or preseason. I'm worried about him. ESPN was updated with that play before they were showing it. That's why I was like, am I way behind? All right, we got 2nd and 18. I'm assuming this drive is going to end in a punt. Most likely going to end in a punt. I don't know if we see them get a first down. 2nd and 18. Shuck's going to throw it. Has no time, and he... Oh, pick that. That's grounding. That was awful. Holy hell, that was awful. What the hell was that? That's a flag. That's definitely intentional grounding. That was awful. Man. Let's see this angle. Was there anyone open? Jack Stoll maybe as a check down. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm watching Derek Carr. Oh my gosh. You've seen enough. Where's Rattler? Oh my. I hope to get 1/2 each. Hey, everyone in here too. You got 40 people in here. Appreciate you guys. Just double check. Like the live stream. Subscribe if you're not already. Sometimes, you could be watching but not really know. Just double check. All right, well, it's like, what, 3rd and 1 billion? I'm assuming it's going to be a screen or a run play. And they hand it off to Kendre. Oh, look at Kendre go. That was nice. You got like 13, 15 yards on that. I like that. I like that. More bots on the way. Dude, that shuck play was awful. Can I pull that up on Twitter? Did anyone clip that on Twitter? Let's see if I can pull this up on Twitter. I know they're punting right now, but burn up. Pretty decent punt, I think. Stallboard misses the tackle. Foskey misses the tackle, and Stutzman pushes him out. So Stutzman is there again. Let's see. Did anyone clip that and put it on Twitter? I want to... That was insanely bad. The first sack, I won't give him shit for that one. That second one was insane. We're literally watching Derek Carr 2.0. Just minus the contract, which is fine. I can't. No one's put the clip on Twitter yet. Foskey not doing anything. Yeah, there's no. It's how is Notre Dame's all-time sack leader this bad? Like, it's not like he played at East Texas, Michigan. He's Notre Dame's all-time sack leader. How is that means something? Like, if you're Alabama's all-time sack leader, I don't get it. Hide. The only way Isaiah Foskey makes this team is through special teams, and like, he's not doing anything on shuck his ass cheeks. Oh man. Oh man, I felt like I just watched Jake Haener play. And I like Shuck. I don't have anything against him. I understand why they picked him, but man, that was atrocious. That was just completely awful. There's a clip there's a clip somewhere on my Twitter of Derek Carr literally doing that exact same thing. Hey, we got 56 people in here. Appreciate you guys all in here. Let's see. I want to see if I can make it to where only subscribers can talk and chat. He's got the car curse. Let's see. Is there a way for us to mess with these settings real quick? Dan Orlowski. You guys are hilarious. He missed a tackle on SP. Yeah, like exactly. Like if his only way on the team is through special teams and you just missed the tackle on special teams, like, come on. Come on. Surely there's a way. Does anyone know how to make it subscribers only can comment? Lawrence is going to throw off play action, dumps it off. There's ETN and Quincy Riley is there on the tackle. Let me look this up real quick. How to make Why is he wide open? I don't know. They must have been in like a zone or something. Okay, we'll mess with the chat at the next commercial. You got 2nd and 2, a handoff up to. Oh my God! Oh, Foskey got a tackle. Foskey is on the stat sheet this week. He made a tackle. You're watching on YouTube TV. I'm on NFL Plus. Sometimes it gets delayed a little bit. Hulu. Hey man, that was actually a nice play from Foskey. Like 15 yards downfield as a lineman. Like I'm not trying to gas him up or anything, but that's a play that coaches will like, that shows effort for what it's worth. But no, I just still don't got him making the team. Lawrence to throw under some pressure over the middle, and for first down. I don't know who that was, but it looked like Quincy Riley was in the vicinity. Liam Cohen, I've not heard too much about him. I know a lot of people thought the Saints should have at least interviewed him for the coaching job. All right, another first down for Jacksonville near the red zone. Lawrence dumps it off. Brian Thomas? And I think DeMarco Jackson just got his third damn tackle of the day already. The Saints linebacker group is low-key kind of good in my opinion. Like the overall room, I'm a big fan of it. So let's see how Shuck does when trailing 2. Yeah. Again, that first sack, I'm not going to give him crap for. That second penalty, that was insanely horrible. All right, that 2nd and 6 in the red zone. They will not fumble this handoff. And a few yards. I think that was Fadil Diggs on that tackle. I think that was Fadil Diggs. Yeah, it was. I feel like Foskey can get a sack, maybe. I mean, I'm not rooting against Foskey, but it's just annoying that the 40th overall pick from a few years ago, Notre Dame's all-time sack leader, is playing worse than our undrafted guys right now. I'd like to see him do something. Let's see if he can. 3rd and 3. They're going to run it. And Foskey got chipped on that play. What's up? Pass protection is bad. The first play, yeah, Ruiz blocking was really bad. The second one, I think Shuck had some time and he just panicked. That's my opinion. I obviously have to go back and rewatch it. And, my opinion will change with better information. All right, 1st and goal. Play action. He's got almost this. Oh, was that Foskey on the pressure? Was that Foskey on that pressure? Are they going to show a replay? Did anyone see who got that pressure right there? Yeah, I like Fidel Diggs too. I think he was their best player last week. Appreciate that. Angel and Hell, I don't know how to say your name, but I appreciate that. Appreciate your support. All right, got 2nd and goal. Lawrence dumps it off. DeMarco Jackson misses the tackle and they score. Okay. Good. Let's get on offense now. Let's also figure out this whole chat streaming thing so these bots get out of here. Put Rattler in there? No. They need to let Shuck play the whole first half and then let Rattler get the second half. Oh, where'd it go? I swear I just had the just run it all the way down the field. Kendra had a nice 3 runs. Yeah, I'm not worried about the defense right now. I think it's the 2nd and 3rd strings for the Saints defense against the Jags starters. I'm not up in flames about it. Let's see. YouTube live stream subs only chat. Navigate to the live control room. All right, that's where I'm at. Edit. Where the hell is edit? Oh, here we go. Select go to live chat. I know you guys can't see any of this, but I'm just trying to make it so there's no bots in here. Did Rattler play the first half last game? He played most of it until the second, until the 2-minute drive. Recording, comments, customization. Oh, here we go. Okay, I think it's subscribers only now can comment. I hope this fixes the issue. It's on? What do you mean it's on? I hope that fixes it, because these bots, I don't think they're subscribed, and I don't think they're smart enough to do it. So let's hope that fixes the issue. All right, let's see if Shuck can do something here. The only subscribers chat, okay. Okay, good. Oh, okay, I see the little notification now. All right, let's see what Shuck can do. I'll say this, the pressure was not coming from Kelvin Banks' side on that last drive, so that's good. I want to see some Maliki Matavo, the rookie tight end today, too. I want to see him play more than one drive. All right, I don't know who this is on the return. Velas Jones. Looked like he was like a broken tackle away from housing that. All right, let's see what they got. Also, guys, next commercial. Me and this app start working together. Saints group chat app. We'll talk about it, but like during the week, it'll be popping. If you guys want to join in and talk during the week, it'll be cool. All right, empty backfield. They're gonna be throwing. Chuck looking out. That's Shaheed. Nice catch for first down. If not a first down, really short. Isn't DeMarco Jackson better than Stutzman? I don't know. DeMarco Jackson's been a solid special teams guy, but I think Stutzman is already a linebacker 3. Need more playing time. I think DeMarco's done decently though, so far. A 2nd and 6. Damn. Hand it off to Kendre. What is Cesar Ruiz? Oh, no, that's not Ruiz. Okay. Simpkins playing guard today. Oh, one of the bots is in. I think that was Torricelli Simpkins who missed that block as the pulling guard. Yeah, I don't know how that... Are bots really ban that one? Yeah, I just hide them. But I didn't know bots are smart enough to do that. All right, 3rd and 5. All right, Shuck. Do something. Olave's in the slot. That's probably your matchup you want. He's going downfield, Olave. Oh, just a tad overthrown. That's the matchup you wanted, though. Yeah, it should stop most of the bots, but there might be a few that are able to get in here. Damn it. That would have been a good play. Chuck is not off to a good start. A 3 and out. Ew. At least we'll get to look at this punter battle. Who's you guys' starting punter right now? Burnup or Kroger? And there's a flag. We got 1 minute left in the first. You're not even a Shuck fan? The fan's mad. We change up. I don't know if you're talking about me, but when it comes to QB, I don't really care who wins. I just want someone to be good. Or someone be bad enough to where we get the number 1 pick. I don't want to... What's this penalty? Someone like ran out of bounds voluntarily. All right, real quick. Now that we're at commercial, started working with this fan base in general. Yeah, I agree. It's always 50-50. Someone always has to be right. I don't really understand why people go so hard for Rattler and Shuck. I like both of them, but not to the point where I'm gonna like defend them with my life. Real quick, started working with an app called Chat BCC, sports group chat app. Really cool. We got 124 people in there already. During the week, we just talk about news and stuff. I'll put the link in the chat if anyone wants to join. I'll be in here as often as I can during the weeks. It's gonna be a little bit busy coming up with school starting, but if you guys want to join, talk during the week, talk with other fans in general, you know, it's a good platform. I'll put the link in the chat. Also, there's links to the games if you're not able to watch. That way you'll be able to watch. It won't be like the highest quality or anything like that, but you'll be able to watch, which is better than not being able to. All right, let's copy this. Go back over here. Send. Is there a way I can pin this? Pin message. All right. There's the group chat app. Saints app free to watch game. I don't... NFL Plus, you can watch it, but it's not free. The group chat app is free. Yeah, and you guys like you like my sales pitch? Shuck ain't it. 40th overall pick. The Saints need... Every time the Saints pick 40th overall, it is awful. Foskey. Shuck's too soon to say awful, but, you know, it's not off to the best start. And we got a few more bots. Valued at 4th round. I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty sure the Rams were going to take Shuck in the 2nd or 3rd round if the Saints didn't. I've seen multiple reports that the Rams really liked him. The Rams should have taken Shadur, if I'm being honest. A year behind Stafford would have been insane. Handoff. Trevor Lawrence is out of the game. Chris Rumpf, Stutzman, and Sanker in on that tackle. We just don't have any studs. I think we do, but they're not going to be studs for the team because of the quarterback. Olave and Shaheed. I think those guys are studs, but okay. Really, we got bots in here. The Rams jumping for joy they didn't take Shuck. I don't know, maybe their coaching staff. Oh my gosh, tackle him, please. I have no idea why there's still bots in here. Yeah, I'll need a mod. I'll see they're Falcon fans. Well, I'll have to figure out a whole moderator thing. Well, what a very disappointing first quarter. A 3-and-out and a horrible other offensive drive outside of a Kendra Miller run. Let's see, is the Tyler Shuck play on Twitter yet? They have one of the sacks on Twitter, but that's not the one that was his fault. And no one's posted the the intentional grounding. All right, well, the Jags backups are in now, which is nice. Now we'll get to see our backups versus their backups. We'll just go back to the way it was. Oh my gosh. Rattler more mobile. Yeah, I think Rattler. I don't know. Shuck's mobility for his size is insane. I don't know who's more mobile though. Defense is getting cooked. Yeah, I mean, it was the backups versus their starters though for the whole damn quarter. Yeah, Rattler did lead the team in rushing yards last week. Yeah, guys, listen to Student. Press the like button. There's also these emojis on the side if you guys want to press them. I don't know what they do, but I think they're pretty cool, I guess. I'm still figuring out this whole live streaming thing. Engage with your audience. Oh, I could do polls and stuff here. Let's test this out. Who should start at QB? Rattler. Shuck. Start poll. I did not know I could do this. That's cool. Oh, we already got one vote 2 seconds in. Oh, we got a bunch of votes. Yeah, we're still figuring out this whole live stream thing. We could do a Q&A. We'll mess around with some of this stuff at halftime. Oh, now the poll is on screen. Can we... There you go. We'll get that off screen. Yeah, it's a work in progress. Oh shit, the game's on. Run. 80 people in here. Shout out you guys. Yeah, Ruiz is having a really bad camp. 30 votes in, and Rattler has the lead. Shuck his buns. Yeah, that was a horrible first quarter. More bots. All right, got 2nd and 8. Someone do something. Play action. Oh, that's a screen. Stutzman on the tackle along with Nephi Sewell and Christian Boyd. Okay. 3rd down coming up. Let's see what they can do. Someone just do something. Either get a stop or let them get a touchdown. I don't want to see a freaking 10-minute preseason drive for the other team's offense. You guys ready for this pick right here from no, it's a penalty. Shuck has to step up to win. Yeah, I mean, both quarterbacks have to step up. Oh, Nick Mullins is the QB? He's still playing? Okay. I did not know Nick Mullins was still playing, let alone for Jacksonville. I thought this was like some 7th round pick QB. But we see a Cam Little field goal attempt if they don't get this. Saints showing blitz. They don't blitz. Mullins has time. Incomplete. I think Stutzman broke that up. Nice play. Foskey almost got a pressure on that play. Yeah, starting job is earned, not given. Are you asking if I ever got a donation? Not on stream, but I've gotten super chats on like comments and stuff. Yeah, that was a really nice play from Danny Stutzman. Here's the punt. The Saints got a UFL guy back there, a returner, and it goes out of bounds anyway. Yeah, Stutzman's really flashed. He looks really good last week. And he made a really good play there. Covering wide receiver. What's this poll at? Rattler's at 90%. Can I see how many people have voted? Can you guys see how many people have voted on the poll? I can't see it on my end. Stutzman might be our best pick. Yeah. Outside of Banks. I think Banks is going to be solidified for like a long time. Stutzman is right there. It says 43, 42 total votes. Okay. Yeah, I can't see the total, but I can see Rattlers in the lead. Okay. All right, offense, do something. I don't care who it is or what it is. Just do something exciting. I'd like to see more than one touchdown today. It says at the top, but my chat screen is a little bit different than your guys' chat screen. So that's why I can't see it, because on my screen it only says Rattler 88%. There's no shuck, there's no options. The only thing that says to do is end poll. So yeah, that's why I had to ask. Let's see if they have the Danny Stutzman play on Twitter. But yeah, Danny Stutzman, I think, has definitely flashed the most as the rookie, from the rookie class. Obviously, Banks, he can't really flash, but I think Banks has been solid. What's up, big dog? Love you. Appreciate, man. Appreciate the support. We got almost 90 people in here. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Oh, now they're showing Tyler Shuck from last week. The pick 6. That was something. But then he bounced back. Let's see if he can bounce back right now. I'd like to see him bounce back. I obviously want to see these guys do more good than bad. All right, Shuck. Hand off to Kendre. Oh, go! Go! Oh my gosh. A flag? Really? That was the most exciting play of the damn game. Simpkins with the penalty. Noticed him miss a block on his pole earlier. Damn it, dude. Kendry's looking good, though. I like that. This doesn't sound weird, but I'm a big Kendry Miller fan. Shuck play action. Has time. Steps up. Going downfield. Oh, shit. What a catch. Who was that? Oh, now he's hurt. Trayton Welch, what a fucking catch. Holy hell. Good throw, too. Holy crap. Let's see. What a fucking catch. Sorry for my language, but damn. Trayton Welch. He had a few catches last week, and I think he's a little nicked up right there. Here's Kendra on the handoff, cutting outside. Somehow, this dude's insane. He should have lost like 5 yards on that play. He should have. Damn it. Oh, Shuck got rocked on that throw. What do you think about that throw to the tight end? I think it was a decent throw. I thought it was solid. I don't know if he could have placed it better in another spot. Can't tell from those replays and those angles. Shaheed's in motion. He's still in the game. Shuck's going play action. Ruiz gets beat. He dumps it off to Shaheed. Look at Cesar Ruiz on that play, dude. Cesar Ruiz getting absolutely smoked. All right, 3rd down and 4 coming up. Let's see if they can get the first down. I see the bots. I'm just not going to deal with them at the moment. Just don't click their links. 3rd and 4. Shuck's going to throw. Looking. Has Shaheed. First down. Nice play. I think Shuck does a good job of leading his receivers, giving them opportunity for yards after the catch. All right, 1st and 10. RPO to Chris Olave, got 2-3 yards. All right. We got a nice drive going. Let's see if they can keep this thing going. 2nd and 7. Shuck's going to throw. Quick pass to Olave. Nice. First down. A few yards after the catch. Broke tackle. All right, let's also keep in mind that the Saints starters are going against the Jags backups. Let's just... But, man, they're looking good right now. Got a nice drive going. Handoff to Kendre Miller, who breaks a tackle. Who's still going. He's got like 3-4 yards. I swear every time Kendre Miller is like about to get tackled, he still picks up like 3 extra yards after contact. That's like his best trait, his ability to like get extra yardage after contact. 2nd and 6. They got a nice run game going today. I like it. Man in motion. There's something off here. Someone at Cedric Wilson's. I don't know who's doing what, but obviously, Kellen Moore and the team could not get it figured out. Yeah, offense is going downfield. They're looking good. They're setting up Rattler to fail. I mean, I won't say they're trying to make him fail, but they want Shuck to win. Yeah, we there's some clips and stuff on Twitter. Maybe at halftime we'll look at them. If Rattler had Olave and Shaheed, it would be different. I agree. But they want Shuck to win. I mean, they drafted him for a reason. All right, got 2nd and 6 coming up. Here's a handoff to Kendry got smoked on that play. Oh my gosh. I think Kendry's okay. I hope he's not hurt. I think he's on the team regardless. I don't know if that was Kelvin Banks' man or not on that play. All right, 3rd and 7 coming up. Come on, 7 yards. Shuck's going to throw. He's going. Nice. Oh, Olave dropped it. Come on, man. No. You got to catch that. Caught it with his chest instead of his hands. Oh, hopefully his hammy's okay. He's had some hamstring stuff. That looked a little awkward. Blick Groupie's kicking it. He's been maybe the best player in camp. Let's see if he can make this 51-yarder. That kick is good. Good? Yeah, okay. Well, the Saints are on the board. You rarely see Chris Olave drop a pass, man. Someone said the field is bad and slippery players are slipping. I wonder if that has anything to do with it. All right. Well, we're going to end the poll because there's just like a test. See, this chat thing right here, this isn't on my screen. Doesn't matter who starts when the O-line sucks that bad. I think the starters are okay, but the depth and the backups aren't great. Ruiz does not look good, though. But yeah, I agree. If the O-line's bad, the quarterback obviously doesn't matter as much. Yeah, Droopy, I think, only has 1 missed kick so far in camp, which is crazy. Yeah, don't understand. Is there a way I could put this on screen? Not at the moment. Yeah, NFL billion-dollar company can't put real grass in stadiums. It's insane. I don't know the big difference, but I've heard like a lot of players don't like the turf. I've heard people who like work in NFL medical teams agree that turf is a huge issue. It's wild. All right. Let's see if defense can maybe make some plays. We got 82 people in here. That's wild, man. MBO Gaming, what's up? I remember you last week. How you guys doing? Lost you with the curse, and I'm sorry. I try not to curse. I try not to, but sometimes it just slips. I need to have like a little sensor sound I can play. Let me know thoughts on the last 3-point drive. It was decent. Did some nice things. Olave should have caught it, though. Olave should have caught that 3rd down. I just hope Olave looks pissed off, as he should be. I hope he looked like he like slipped awkwardly too. Hopefully like his hamstring or groin or whatever isn't like tweaked now. But he should have caught that. I would like to see Olave and Shaheed and Banks come off the field now, though, too. Here's the return. Man going. Quincy Riley pushes him out. He always looks disinterested and mad. It's because they're always losing. Defense been missing all day. Yeah. Danny Stutzman has popped off on screen. 100%. First and 10 for Jacksonville. They're going to run it. Foskey got bodied on that play, and Jordan Howden makes the tackle. Rattler did not get the chance to play with Shaheed or Olave. You could argue if it's fair or not, but it is what it is. Jet sweep handoff. Good play from Ugo Amadi. Jonas Sanker with the hit. Okay. Ugo Amadi did a nice job keeping contain on that play. And Jonas Sanker lays a nice little big hit on him. Yeah, Foskey got put on his ass. That's a good job from Ugo. And Sanker comes in to clean it up. All right, we got 2nd and 9 now. Mullins to throw. Going downfield. Wide open man, and Sanker makes the tackle. Damn. You predict a lot of boos coming out this year? Yeah, that's possible. You want to see Shuck until the 3rd quarter? I think he'll get the whole first half, but then I think Rattler should get the second half. I really don't want to see Jake Kaner play. We've seen him play enough. Play action. Going deep. Good Lord, what a catch. Sanker and... I don't know. Let's see this replay. Holy hell. That was ridiculous. That's a great... There's not much else Sanker could do there. That was just a great throw and catch. Just has to time that better. He just has to time that better. He just hands through... He has to... I don't know what I'm trying to say. There's a handoff. Stutzman and Ugo on that tackle. Rico and Sanker getting cooked. Yeah. Sanker got cooked on that play. Tyler's throwing hospital balls. I don't think I saw him throw a hospital ball, but everyone has their own opinions. Second and goal. Can they get a stop? Another run. Oh, I think Vernon Broughton got that tackle. That was a nice play from him. That Vernon Broughton pick doesn't look very good right now. They could have drafted like Alec Ayomanor. They could have drafted like a skill position player with that 70th overall pick or 71st overall pick. And Vernon Broughton hasn't done much. Third and goal. Someone do something. They're going to hand it off. And that's a touchdown. Rico was supposed to make a play on the ball. Oh, man. You want to see the tight end? Yeah, I want to see. I want to see Matavo get some more playing time. Running right at Foskey. All right, we got a 3-minute drill. Let's see if someone can do something. I think Shuck's gonna stay in. Let's see. I'm trying to see if anyone has. Oh, Spencer Rattler is throwing on the sideline, but is still wearing a hat. Looks like Tyler Shuck is getting another drive. All right. I'd like to see some point. I want to see a touchdown now. Can we cut? Can we cut 55? Yeah. There's no way he makes a team, right? Why can't we stop the run? I don't know. Giving that man the job on a silver platter. Yeah, he's definitely got a nice little advantage for him going on with Olave and Shaheed. Cut 95. Who's 95? Is that a Ridgeway? What you guys think about the Chris Olave shirt? Mike's in the way, but pretty cool. How is Shuck doing? Last drive was good, but overall in the day, he hasn't looked the best. Cut all the backups. I mean, that's why they're backups. That's funny. Well, here's a scenario down 11, 3 minutes. Let's see. Yeah. I'd also like to see Kendra get a few more runs. It's always exciting watching Kendra Miller run the football. He looks good, man. Kendra looks good. Ridgeway's got to go. Yeah, they traded like a 6th-round pick for him last year, too. Gotta assess the preseason, forget the score. Yeah, I agree. Preseason really isn't about winning or losing, but more about, like, what players stood out. Cut the people that didn't make the team. All right, we're back. Here goes Price on the return to about like the 35. Decent return. All right, 316. Is Shuck still going in there? Ruiz is still. They got Ruiz playing with the backups now. I just saw like Landon Young out there, and they still got Ruiz. Good for them. Cesar Ruiz is having a rough day. Shuck's dumping it out to Welch again, who only gets 2 yards. Then we got more bots. This competition is one-sided. I'm not going to argue, but they obviously want the guy who they drafted to win. I think Kendra Miller's day is done. I'm fine with that. 2nd and 8. Shuck's going to throw it. Rolling out. He's going to dump it off to Akers, who got like a yard, 2 yards. They really got Cesar Ruiz, I think, in there with the 2nd, 3rd string. Good. He needs the playing time and the reps. He's been the most concerning player, I think, on the line, in my opinion, so far. Penning, we only saw 20 plays, but Penning looked good in those 20 plays. And 2-minute warning. Yeah, Spencer didn't get a 2-minute drill last game. And he's not getting one this game either, it looks like. They got a nice jam going on here. This is the strongest you've seen the RB room. Yeah, this is the best I think the running back room has looked to this point in the preseason. Although I feel like I wanted to see Devin Neal play, but he's hurt. Ruiz's cheeks, you don't see why they like that dude. I don't know if this coaching staff likes him, but he's probably the best I won't say the best. He's probably one of the best starting 5 offensive linemen on the team. But yeah, I think they need to. He's a issue that they need. He's a problem that they need to figure out. How long is Neal out for? They said a few weeks with the hamstring, so I don't know if that means he'll get to play in the final preseason games. I like Clyde Edwards-Helaire over Cam Akers right now for that third running back spot. And then I think Velus Jones might make the team. Yeah, they paid Ruiz in what, 22? 23? But yeah, I don't know how long the contract was for, but I think he's a problem that not a lot of people are talking about. Like, I'm not going to lie, like, I feel better about Penning at guard than Ruiz, and Penning just made that switch, and we haven't seen him play. So I'm really just, like, being a D1 hater, but... As long as we don't draft a guard round 1 this year. We if we have a top pick, it needs to be, like, a QB or a edge rusher. Or a wide receiver, depending on who it is. We're almost at 100K on IG. That's cool. Let's see. Anyone know how long Neal will be out? No. A few days before the first preseason game, Kellen Moore said he'll be out a few weeks with a hamstring injury. So, I don't know if a few weeks means 2 weeks. I want to see him play in a preseason game. It's minor, but the concern is, like, will you make the team? Will you get a chance to, like, make the team kind of thing? Chalishuk's started 2-4. Now he's 7-8, looking good. 3rd and 7 coming up. Under some pressure. Shuck is sacked. And I think Ruiz is injured. I couldn't tell. It looked like Ruiz got landed on and he was... Oh, yeah, Ruiz's ankle got rolled up on. Let's see this angle. Oh, that didn't look good. I think he was able to walk it off, though. Jags just sent a good blitz on that play. Let's see this punt from Burnup. Make that tackle. Nice. Isaiah Stallbird. I think he should make the team, man. I think he should be making the team. What a play from Isaiah Stallbird. What a freaking play. He was the team's leading tackler last week. Makes a big play on special teams now. He should be on the team. Cesar Ruiz was slow to get up. He's talking to the trainers. That's according to reporters at the game. All right, 1 minute left in the first half. Nick Mullins throwing out wide. and a few yards on that play. I don't know. I don't know who these guys are on Jacksonville. Get Tyler out ASAP. Yeah, I think Tyler Shuck's day is done unless they get the ball back. But we'll talk about his game at halftime. Got 2nd and 3. Mullins to throw, has some time, and was that a sack? Broughton made a decent play there, 1 yard. We got 3rd and 2 coming up. People gonna cheer when Rattler comes out. Yeah, people like Rattler. It's like the ultimate underdog story. Like, people want to see the... I feel like Rattler's personality is something people like a lot too. Like, plays with the chip on his shoulder. But yeah, I just want to see some damn excitement, dude. This first half was not very exciting outside of one drive. 3rd and 2. Oh, Fadil Diggs almost got the sack. Who just got hurdled? Tyler does remind you of Carr. Howden got hurdled. I think with the whole Tyler and Carr thing, like, Tyler Shuck is not getting paid $150 million though. Like, if Derek Carr was getting like $5 million, I feel like a lot of people wouldn't have been so angry. All right, 1st and 10. Mullins to throw, dumps it off. Quincy Riley's right there, pushes him out. Just like last game, yeah. Sometimes these preseason games can be good, but like, and fun, because you get to see players you've never seen play before. I enjoy preseason, but it has not been fun these first 2 games so far. Let's see if Rattler can change that. Saints sending in a blitz. Mullins going out wide. Rico Payton pushes him out. Did he get the first? No. Yeah, Shuck was wanting a fully guaranteed... Shuck did get a fully guaranteed contract. Do we got a veteran QB? No. I mean, you could say Jake Haener to some degree is a veteran. He kind of talks like a veteran QB. I think he'll end up coaching someday. He's a smart dude. 3rd and 2. Saints blitzing Ugo. Mullins over the middle, 1st down. Trade Shuck for Jameis? No. Because then you got to trade a draft pick, and then Jameis will win you some games. And then your quarterback thing isn't solved. Like, this should either be a year you're getting the number 1 pick, or like... No, this is probably a year they'll get a top 5 pick. That's just the reality. The team needs it, though. I hope Rattler does good next half. I do, too. I wanted Chuck to do good, and they got 3 points. Granted, that drive ended on a drop, which wasn't his fault. I want to see touchdowns. I want to see 2 touchdown drives. Mullins to throw. What is this angle? Ugo with the tackle. This year we don't even need wins. Yeah, I just want to see young guys stand out this year more than wins. Over the middle, dump off. DeMarco Jackson and Nephi Sewell on the tackle. Yeah, Daniel, I agree with you. Not about wins, more about like who can be a foundation for the future, who needs to stay, who needs to go. Can you build around one of these quarterbacks? Is Kool-Aid a foundational player? That kind of thing. You want Kamara as a 1,000-yard rushing season? I don't think we see it this year or ever. You're trying to go to the bowl. I'd like him to go back to the Super Bowl, but I don't see it anytime soon. I hope I'm wrong though. I hope Rattler or Shuck can have a Jaden Daniels season, but I wouldn't bet on it. All right, final play of the first half is a timeout called by the Saints. 4 seconds left. They're icing him. Kellen Moore looks like Mr. Beast. Does anyone notice that Kellen Moore looks like Mr. Beast? Oh, we got our first super chat. Appreciate that. Let's see. Do you think Yadam can cover elite receivers? I appreciate you, Jalen. First super chat, I think, on a live ever. Hope you're doing good. Yadam, I think he's a good like number 3-2 option. I wouldn't trust. I'll wait until this kick is over. That looks good. I think Yadam is like you want him on like your number 2 and number 3 guy. I wouldn't trust him to cover like Jefferson or Jamar Chase or anything like that. But I think he's a solid veteran who will have good and bad moments. Why are they showing Isaiah Foskey? I appreciate you, Jalen. I like the signing, but ideally, Quincy Riley beats him out for that number 3 job kind of thing. If you're a Rattler, you wouldn't even want the starting job. All right, we're at the half. Let's talk about... Oh, let's hear what Kellen Moore had to say, or is saying. I took out my headphone. Oh, he said nothing. We're going to see both play through the season. Yeah, I think we both see Rattler and Shuck play this year. I don't think there's any doubt in my mind we see both of them. All right, well, now that we're at halftime, let's look at the box scores. Let's see what stood out so far. Oh, we zoom out one more. All right, Shuck, 9 of 12, 66 yards, 2 sacks, and that one horrible throwaway. So on paper, this is a decent day. 9 of 12, only 3 incompletions. 1 was a drop. Let's see. What were the other 2 incompletions? The intentional grounding was one of them. The drop. And what was the third incomplete pass? Looking for Chris Olave on that deep play. I feel like Shuck was more in rhythm when he was on that one drive, but the overall performance was a little bit worse than last week. Rushing, Kendre Miller, 6 carries, 21 yards. He had a much better day than what this says. He had like a 15-yard run called back. He should have had like multiple TFLs, and he gained like 3 yards. I thought Kendre had a good day. Trayton Welch, he looked really good on that. That catch was crazy. Shaheed, 3 catches. Olave. Trayton Welch stands out the most of this group, in my opinion. And we got more bots. I really wish that these bots weren't a thing. Defensively, Broughton with the fumble recovery, that's good for him. Quincy Riley with 7 tackles. Damn. That's a big number for a corner. Stutzman with 5. He also had a pass breakup. DeMarco Jackson's had a good day. Ugo's had a good day. Sanker had that big hit and then also had that big catch let up. Hold on, let's get these bots out of here. Anyone? Stalwart. Stalwart had that awesome special teams tackle. So yeah, let's see what these other guys can do. Tyler Shuck's day, I think, was definitely not as good as last week's. But I also liked, the drive he led. He was on rhythm. Like, he was going, getting the ball out quick. How you guys feeling about how do you guys feel about that drive? Or, yeah. How did you guys feel about Tyler Shuck's day? I feel like there's, I think, more negatives than positives. But that one drive was solid overall. Tyler Shuck is too inexperienced in the NFL. Well, I mean, the big reason why we were sold on him is because he's a 26-year-old rookie and has experience in college. So they better make it work. Let's see. Sounds like Rattler's stat line from game 1. Yeah. Minus the intentional grounding. I guess Shuck's grounding could be like Rattler's fumble last week. Yeah, I think that's a fair comparison. Shuck had Spencer Rattler's day from last week. Yeah, they got the same birthday. Being realistic, we're bad, right? Yeah, I'm not expecting a big productive year, but I want to see some of the young guys stand out. Okay, I'm gonna have to look into like how to get rid of these bots and stuff during the week. Yeah, that Chris Olave drop killed a good drive. I don't know if they scored a touchdown there, but it keeps it going. Looks like a rookie, might maybe something there, but not promising. Yeah, I wish we saw more stuff from Tyler Shuck for sure. No doubt about it. Rattler had 3 drops on his half last. Yeah, I'm not making excuses. Rattler's best pass last week was a drop. He had a drop to Bub Means. The Dante Pettis drop was a bad throw. That's my opinion. Let's see if Rattler can do something though. I just want to see a damn touchdown, dude. We saw 1 touchdown last week. Can we score 2? I want to see 2 touchdowns. I don't care how it is either. It could be a pick 6, a fumble, a kick return, a run, a throw. Someone just do something. Oh, let's test this out. Now, start a Q&A. What is this something? Say something cool. Start Q&A. What is this thing? I want to check it on my phone. I want to see what it looks like on the... I want to see what you guys are seeing. Oh, now I can't even see chat. What is this Q&A thing? It's not even popping up on here. Okay, we're just going to end it. I don't know what the hell that was. I don't know what these Q&A things are. How many 3 and outs? I think the Saints had 1, 2. They had 2 3 and outs and 1 5 and out. So, not a great day from Shuck. That drive was nice though. What we saw from him on that drive was good. Taking checkdowns, quick reads. Yeah, I can make a poll. We did that earlier, but I don't know what the Q&A thing was. It's just a talking point thing. Yeah, we'll get this live stream stuff figured out throughout the year. You guys will. It's not going to be perfect streams, but definitely want to find a way to make these streams more fun, interactive. Also, too, I'm sure most of you were here earlier, but during the weeks, if you guys want to talk with me or any other Saints fans, the pinned link is a Saints group chat with an app I'm working with, and started promoting it yesterday. We have 130 people in there already. People are talking about the game and stuff. If you guys want to talk with other Saints fans, there's links to watch the game in there if you want to go check those out. And it's just an area where you can talk with me on occasion whenever I'm in there and have the time. It's a cool app. I've worked with a few of these like group chat apps. This one's really cool. If you guys want to check it out. Are we back yet? We're still at commercial. Shuck should have got picked off on that one pass if the defender just turned around. I mean, yeah, you could say that, but I mean the throw got to where it needed to, and the guy made a great catch. Yeah, Tyler Shuck had the weapons. He had the starting O-line outside of Penning. He didn't obviously have Kamara. I don't think Juwan played. But he had Olave. He had Shaheed. He had Kendre, the starting O-line, for almost the entire time, and 3 points to show for it. I don't feel good about that, if I'm being honest. It wasn't a bad decision. Yeah, it's a difficult play for the linebacker to make. I'll have to see the all-22 angle of it, but I don't know if there is another area for him to put that football. I don't know if there is like a safety over the top, and if he leads him, he's getting hit. So yeah, I'm not too sure. I get what you're saying though. I totally understand it was a bad pass to Welch. Where it's coming from. You think after the scrimmage against the Rams they have no juice? Yeah, they're probably a little bit sore, a little beat up. But that's just NFL life. That's just what they got to deal with. Are they? Anyone going to any games this year? I'm going to the Bills game. It's not going to be a win, but it'll be a fun game. Everyone keeps saying that was a bad throw. How do you expect the linebacker to? Yeah, Brian, I totally understand good or bad throw. Linebacker has to make a great play. It is what it is. The result is the result, and it was just a better play from the offense. Play calling is not so much about winning, but putting the quarterbacks to see in certain situations to perform. I hope we get to see Rattler throw the ball quite a bit. You're going to the Saints and Falcons game. That should be a fun one. Does it get pretty intense in there if you're wearing like a Saints jersey? Do you get like booed and stuff? Because I know if you go to like Eagles games wearing like non-Eagles jerseys, they throw eggs at you. All right, are we back? I think we're back. All right, we're back. Second half, I'm assuming Rattler's going to be coming out. All right, here we go. Second half. Velus Jones on the return. He's cutting out. Makes him... Oh, no, he got stuck. Bad return. Bad special teams play. All right, who's QB? Who's coming out? All right, I think I see Rattler. I see a number 2. Rattler's in at quarterback. All right. Let's see what you got, Spencer. We got 1st and 10. It's a handoff to Edwards-Helaire. You got like 2-3 yards. It's insane that Spencer Rattler has the most passing yards in a single season for a rookie. That's insane. Chuck looks pretty upset. 2nd and 7. Rattler's going to throw it. Gets it off to the back. Edwards-Helaire makes a man miss. 1st down. Jukes inside. Gets it to like the 35. Nice play. 10 yards for the running back. I'm definitely liking Clyde Edwards-Helaire as like that 3rd veteran running back on the team. All right, 1st down for the Saints. All right, 1st down. Run it with Clyde, who got a few nice yards right there. 4 or 5 yards. Man, these bots are annoying. We're going to have to find a way to deal with them. All right, I got 2nd and 6. Rattler's going to throw it. Dumps it off again to Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Runs a man over. Damn. It's a Clyde Edwards-Helaire drive. Holy shit. Sorry for swearing. He dropped the shoulder on him. How'd Chuck do? Chuck was okay. I think he was worse than last week. We're definitely making a reel about that play. They handed off to the fullback. Oh, 3rd. I thought it was 1st down. I was so confused why they ran it. It's a Clyde Edwards-Helaire drive, man. What, he got like 4, 5, 6 plays in a row? He got the ball? It's hilarious that the NFL fixed an issue that wasn't a problem with this whole, oh, now you can see how close the ball is to the 1st down line. Like, there's a new chip in the ball, but that chip, they're using the chip for the wrong thing. That was a big man play from Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Really measuring? It's taking this long to figure out if he got 1 yard. This doesn't fix the issue. They need to have a chip in the ball, and like anytime the ball crosses like the 1st down line, like it like beeps and then it resets. I don't know if that makes sense, but the technology for this needs to be like way better. It's a 1st down. All right. Rattler, play action. Has some time. Rattler's going deep. He's got a man. Oh, incomplete. Looking for Mason Tipton. There is a flag. What's the flag? Is it PI? Roughing the passer? Yes! Pass interference. That's a big play. I like him taking a shot downfield. Underthrew it a little bit. Got to lead him a little bit better on that. But now they're, what, at the 10-yard line? Off-brand Jalen Ramsey and A. Dude, I think about Saxonville on the daily. Not even going to lie. All right. From the 10, Rattler play action. Under some pressure. Gets it out. Low ball. Looking for Cedric Wilson. Damn it. Damn bots, man. But yeah, Marcus, Saxonville, on the daily, my brother and I talk about them like weekly. Second and goal. We got to get a touchdown here. There's no way you got that big penalty and you can't score a touchdown. They give it to Edwards-Helaire, who gets him to like the 5. Okay. Come on. Third and goal. Someone cook up something. I want to see a tutty. Rattler just like smiled. I wonder if he got a play call he likes. All right, from the 5, can they do something? Jacksonville's blitzing. Rattler's going out wide. Looking for Dante Pettis on a fade. Incomplete. Damn. A back shoulder fade. Just didn't get the timing right. The throw was... The timing was just off. If Pettis was a step behind or if Rattler threw that one step forward, it would have been a touchdown. Dang it. Well, we got a field goal at least. Charlie Smith on the kick. Let's see if he makes it. It's good. All right. Well, we got points. There was some excitement on that drive for sure. They should have... Yeah, the throw to Pettis I think was good. It was just the timing was off. Michael Thomas makes that catch. Michael Thomas makes most catches. Yeah, the throw was good. The timing was off with him, the receiver. And it's hard to know, okay, was the receiver too fast? Did Rattler throw that too soon kind of thing or throw it too late? But the Saints got points on the board on Rattler's first drive. The Saints got points on Rattler's first drive. Yeah, what a drive for Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Oh, bots. I'll have to find a way to fix these bots or have someone be a moderator or something. Horrible back shoulder. Yeah, some people are on Twitter are saying it should have been a flag. I might have to see another angle of the play. How you feel about the PI? I think the DB made contact, but since the throw was a little underthrown, the receiver's coming back to the ball, and that makes the DB look like he's making more contact than he actually was. So he was in the way, but it wasn't like he was... It was PI, but not to like the same degree as like I think other PIs are. Underthrown deep balls are a great way to get for yards. If it's like 3rd and 30, just chuck it downfield, underthrow it, and the DB will likely make some contact. Yeah, it's an easy pass interference play. Let's get this Clyde Edwards-Helaire play up on a IG. I like that drive from the Saints. It wasn't pretty, but they got points on the board. I think best drive of the day, though, still goes to Tyler Shuck at the moment when they were driving downfield on the Lavi's drop pass. But good start for Rattler. Here we are on the kickoff. I think ESPN's a little ahead of me. All right. Let's see if the defense can do something. Starting to get a little hungry, guys. Haven't eaten today, but that's okay. You're watching on the Saints app and coming back on here. I appreciate you joining in. I'm watching on NFL Plus. Mullins hands it off. Christian Boyd and the Saints' newly signed defensive lineman, like Petty on that tackle. PV. I want to see some like big hits. I want to see the defense make some plays. Mullins out wide and pick that. I'm glad to be here. Other guy only wants money and never talks about. I don't know who the other guy is, but appreciate you being here. It's nice watching the game with. I mean, we've had 70, 80, 90 people in here. That's really cool. Last year, I think we were at like 13 this time last year. So appreciate like you guys being in here. We got 3rd and 8 coming up. Six to 7 on 3rd down. Mullins to throw over the middle. Oh, big hit. Was that Stalbert again? No, Jonas Sanker. I think they got the 1st down, though. Jonas Sanker, what a hit. That's the 2nd big hit of the day. Damn. This is what I was talking about last week. Like, I wanted to see more Jonas Sanker, like, flashing on the screen. We seen him flash on screen twice today. 2 big hits. 4th and 1 coming up. Let's see if they can get a stop. Jonas Sanker's definitely feeling himself now. They're going to... 4th and 1. They run it. It looked like he was short. Jalen Ford got there, but it looked like a second effort got the first. Yeah. It looked like he initially got stopped, but that second effort got it. Oh, he just barely got it. First down, Mullins hands it off again. Elliott Davison on that tackle. Shout out Elliott Davison. He's been doing, I thought he looked good last week. Special teams tackle, had 2 really good run stops. Friend of the channel, Elliott Davison, good run stopper. I want to see him I think he could be on the practice squad. I like him, man. Cool dude, too. 2nd and 6 coming up. Play action. Under some pressure. Going down over the 1st down. Dang. The Saints' newly signed lineman Jeremiah Martin got that pressure. Could not get the sack. Who missed the sack? I think Jalen Ford had him wrapped up but missed. And there's Jeremiah Martin with the hit. Amadi needs to go. I thought Ugos had a good game so far. But I know he's not a big fan favorite either. Here's a pitch. And someone tackle him. Good chunk of yardage right there. Second and 3 coming up. There's like 30 different people on that tackle, and they still couldn't bring him down. Mullins hands it off again. First down. Stalwart on that tackle. Jalen Ford there. The Jags are just running down the Saints, man. Defense not flashing as much as they did last week. Last week it was like Fadil Diggs getting a lot of pressure and sacks. Chris Rumph getting a lot of pressure and sacks. We haven't really seen the defense make really too many big plays today. I like to see them do something. Here's a little RPO. Oh, look at Jonas Sinker. Damn, dude. He decked the blocker and then made the tackle. Holy crap. Look at this dude. Oh my gosh. 3 times he's done that now. Jonas Sinker's looking freaking awesome today. Yeah, that's a grown man playing football right there. Grown man at safety. Mullins going to throw it out. Quincy Riley makes the tackle. Every team's going to run all over us. Yeah, I don't know if this is a bad run defense because of the players or the scheme. I don't know if the starting D-line is going to be better with the run. Obviously, having DeMario is going to help, and Pete Warner and all. Might have to put Jonas Sinker in there to help the run. Oh my gosh, he's looked awesome today. Outside of that one pass given up. Third and 4. Someone make a play. Mullins is going to throw it over the middle. Picked off. That's Jalen Ford. Nice play. Let's go. Jalen Ford. What a freaking play. Defense makes a play. Let's go. Big play. If he doesn't pick that, I think Sinker might have picked that too. He was right there. Nice freaking play, man. Jalen Ford. Really good play. I'll deal with the bots in a second. Second-year linebacker, 5th-round pick. He's looked good the past few weeks. He needs to, because that linebacker position is very, very deep. Yeah, there's going to be some tough decisions at the linebacker spot. Like Stallbird. Does he make the team? DeMarco Jackson, Nephi Sewell, Jalen Ford. I've liked all these guys to this point. There's gonna be some tough cuts at that position. Like Isaiah Stallbird provides the special teams depth and help, obviously. Ford and Jackson do as well, but like Stallbird is also more versatile. He played safety, I think, in college. He's stupid talented. Yeah, I was excited about the Jalen Ford pick last year. And, you know, I feel like his rookie year was a little disappointing. But, man, he just made a really nice play. He had a really good training camp the past few weeks out of California. You think DeMarco Jackson's trash? I think he's a fine special teams guy. I thought he's been decent today. But yeah, DeMarco Jackson might be the odd man out right now at linebacker. Yeah, this linebacker room is definitely solid right now. Yeah, Danny Stutzman, definitely got a stud in him. I like Nephi Sewell. I have Isaiah Stallbird making the team right now. I think he should make the team. That's my opinion. Now we get to see Rattler in the Saints offense again. All right, we're back. Oh no, if he doesn't pick that sinker, doesn't get an interception. So good job from him. All right, let's see what the offense has. Let's see if they can capitalize off of it. Pitch pass to Mason Tipton. And he's got a few yards on that one. Really fast dude. We haven't really seen Mason Tipton like full on play yet. We've seen a big clip from him last week, and then last year during the regular season, like he barely got targeted, so. Second and 6. Rattler's going play action. He's going downfield. Rattler, let's deep pass to Mason Tipton. Let's go. Yeah. Let's freaking go. Yeah. What a throw and what a catch. This is what we needed to see more from Spencer Rattler. Letting it loose. Going downfield, not the check downs. Oh my, yes. Look at this. Let's get some points off of it, man. Come on. Are they challenging it? "45-yard gain to Mason Tipton. Tipton, I think, is officially on the team. Big play last week. Big play today. What's going on? Respotting the ball. You couldn't spot it right the first time? Rattler hands it off. Akers? Akers with a few yards on that play. Let's get some touchdowns, please. Can we please get some touchdowns? Or a touchdown. I want some damn points. Rattler, yeah, Rattler has a really good arm. It's just he needs to work on controlling it, if that makes sense. Sometimes he underthrows it, overthrows it. He needs to work on the timing and stuff. That was a really good pass, though. Second down and 6. Rattler finds Akers, I think, for the first down. Let's get some touchdowns, man. Let's get some touchdowns, man. He threw that nicely, too, with pressure in his face. Hand off to Akers, and that goes nowhere. All right, what do we got now? Second and 12. Means is on IR. Yeah, he's out for the season. Bub Means is out for the season. All right, we got second and 12. Let's see what they can do. Rattler takes the snap. Okay, checks it off to Akers. He gets like 3-4 yards. All right, man. Got to start pushing the ball over the middle a little bit. Let's take some chances over the middle. Let's go for a first down. All right, 3rd and 8. Is that a false start? Damn it. 3rd and 13. Damn it. I don't know why. I'm just not a big fan of Cam Akers. I feel like I like Clyde Edwards-Helaire more than him. What do you guys think? I feel like Clyde Edwards-Helaire's playing style fits more of what the offensive running backs are missing a little bit. Like more of like a power back. I don't know if Akers is necessarily a power back. Let's see if he can shut me up. 3rd and 13. Let's get a first down. Rattler's going to throw. Under some damn pressure. Takes a shot, delivers the throw, and then the tight end gets popped. Damn. People always say Rattler panics in the pocket and is scared to get hit. I think Rattler's best trait is that he's willing to literally die to make a throw. Look at the hit he takes here and stands in the pocket. What do you guys think? That's my opinion. People are always talking about how he's scared to get hit, scared in the pocket. I think his best trait is willing to literally die to make a throw. 4th and 6. Charlie Smith's kick. Did he make it? He did. 40-yard kick. He ate, yeah. Rattler got smoked last week. He got smoked again here. But I think that's what he does best. I think he's willing to stand in the pocket and take a hit. Yeah, coming away with points. Rattler's led 2 scoring drives. Shuck has led 1. And I haven't seen enough of Tyler Shuck to say the same, but I think what we saw earlier on that throwaway, Shuck I think definitely panics a little bit more under pressure. But his ability to like make off platform throws is what could maybe make him better than Rattler. I don't know if that makes sense. Like Shuck in college was scared to get hit, but when he wasn't scared to get hit, he made some ridiculous throws, like that one versus Notre Dame. Rattler basically told Shuck that he can do the same thing. Yeah. I think the throw Rattler just made to Tipton is better than the throw Shuck threw last week for that touchdown, because Tipton was wide open. This one, Rattler had to lead him, put it in a spot for him to make a play. No pick sixes. Don't say that yet. We still got a whole 4th quarter of football left to play. But man, I mean, you want to show the coaching staff you deserve to be the starter. That's how you do it. Tyler Shuck getting to play with the starters, Olave and Shaheed, coming away with 3 points, and Rattler comes in and leads 2 scoring drives. Rattler's making a big case right now. Not a big fan of these NFL Plus commercials where they just play fan noise for like 5 freaking minutes. All right, we got 17 seconds left in the 3rd. Defense make a stop. And let's see if Rattler can get him in the end zone. Rattler with the ones would be a dream. He'd also be playing the starting defense though too. But yeah, I'd like to see him play with like NFL receivers. We have never seen Spencer Rattler play one full drive with Olave and Shaheed. He did 2 plays with them, and then Olave got hurt. And they are going to take the touchback. Rattler had like 3 plays with Olave. Rattler had the Bucks game with Shaheed, but 2 plays with Olave. It's wild. Yeah, Rattler, I think his ceiling is like an average NFL starter. I don't know if he's necessarily the franchise changer, but I think his ceiling is an NFL starter, whether that's the 32nd or the 20th. I don't think it's a top 15. I hope I'm wrong, but I think he's an average player. New QB in for Jacksonville. Play action, throws the screen. He's going, and they got a first down, and that's going to do it for the third quarter. Rattler's going to come in with the starters next week. I don't know. Do they make a decision right now after this game on the starter and QB? Do they want Rattler to play with the starters? I don't know. Shuck was struggling to get the ball out against the starters versus Jags. Yeah. I mean, we could say Rattler was last week versus the Chargers a little bit. I feel like their games are very similar. There's no way to know his ceiling. I feel like I'm trying to think of a good. I feel like last week I said Rattler can maybe be like a Trevor Siemian. I feel like his ceiling is maybe like a tier below Baker Mayfield. His ceiling is 2016 Derek Carr. I think that, I don't know. Derek Carr was like an MVP candidate that year. I don't know if Rattler's I don't know. It's way too early to tell with these guys because neither of them have played more than like 7 games. Yeah, KT. That's most quarterbacks unless they're like franchise changing. Shuck's ceiling is Herbert. His ceiling is like Herbert with like the mobility of Josh Allen. But like, yeah, there's like a 99% chance like he doesn't reach that ceiling. If Rattler took off more, it'd open up the passing game a little bit. I agree. But I also want to see him throw the ball. Because last week we saw him lead the team in rushing. I want to see him throw the ball more today, which we are. Trent Dilfer won a Super Bowl. I don't know who that is, but I'm assuming. I mean, that's the point. But did they have like a stacked team around him? Like if I mean, any quarterback maybe win a Super Bowl if they have like the 2000 Ravens defense. He moves like Mahomes when he runs. He looks like Mahomes. Rattler said no starting. Yeah, I agree. I like Spencer Rattler. I like Tyler Shuck too, but the coaching staff wants Shuck to win. It's just, will he take the job? It's Rattler's job to lose and Shuck's job to win. I think today we're seeing Rattler play a little bit more loose, more like letting it loose and playing to win rather than not to lose, and I like that. Yeah, I think Spencer he's an NFL quarterback. Some guys you watch play and you're like, why is this guy in the league? Spencer Rattler's definitely an NFL quarterback. Is he a high-end backup? Is he the 30th best starter? I'm not too sure where exactly he falls. Jacksonville's going to run it. And Peavy, the new D lineman they signed with that tackle. Peavy's made some plays today, and they signed him like this week. 2nd and 8 coming up. Man in motion. Jacksonville's going to run it again. Chris Rumpf and who's that other end? Peavy again? They said Elliott Davison got that tackle. I think Peavy was in on that one too. Peavy's made some nice run stuffs. They signed him like this past week too. Oh, and I think he's maybe hurt. Looks like he's grabbing his quad or his hamstring or something. His hand. 3rd and 6 coming up for Jacksonville. They're going to throw it under some pressure, getting out wide. Oh, you got to pick that. Who is that? Dallas Beanham could have picked. Oh, that would have been a huge play. You got to pick that, man. Yeah, there's something wrong with this turf, man. People are slipping. Damn, commentators just straight up brutal. That's why he's playing DB and not receiver. All right, getting the ball back. It's within one score. Can we tie it up? Can we score a touchdown, please? These punts keep going out of bounds from Jacksonville, man. I want to see the punt returner. Beanham's got to pick that, man. We got to sign a petition to get real grass in all stadiums. I just don't know if that's going to do anything. They announced Rattler as starter tomorrow. I just don't... We'll have to obviously discuss it a little bit towards the end of the game. But like it's like the reverse of last week. Shuck struggles a little bit. I mean, last week Rattler struggles a little bit. Shuck comes in, looks solid, has some down moments, has some up moments. This week, Shuck has Rattler's game, and Rattler's I think doing a little bit better than what Shuck did last week. We got to see if he can lead a touchdown drive. Yeah, that would have been a pick six. Chance he gets a spot on the 53. I don't know if he makes the 53 if he picks that, but he definitely makes like a practice squad roster spot. Last week he let up a big 40-yard play towards the end of the game. If Rattler pulls off the win, he's way ahead of Shuck. I don't know. I think it's best for the team if they announce a starter, but like I kind of want to see these guys play again next week. I swear, too, if they put Jake Haener in for, like, the last drive of the game, I'm going to be pissed. Rattler has 0 interceptions. Well, better hope he didn't just jinx him. I mean, we still got a whole quarter left of this game. Rattler had a run game and better line. He would be a decent... Yeah. Shuck had the better running offense, too. Shuck had Kendre. Yeah, I think Rattler, as of right now, is ahead of Shuck for this game, for this specific game. As for in terms of the big picture, I'm not too sure who's ahead right now. If Rattler leads a touchdown drive right here, or scores a touchdown drive by the end of the game, you know, I think he might be in the lead. This is just an awesome pass from Rattler. Just showing the Tipton play from earlier. Perfectly thrown right in the breadbasket. Awesome play. Nice little celebration from him, too. Let's see what they got. We're back up. 1st and 10. They're going with the play action. Rattler's on the run. He's going. And he slides. I think he got the first down. No, 7 yards short. I think he needs to be a little bit more decisive on these runs. Like if he's going to run. If you're going to throw. I don't know if that makes sense. Last week, he could have reined it in for a touchdown if he just committed to it a second earlier. That's something I'd like to see maybe improve on a little bit. 2nd and 3. Rattler's going to hand it off. There's Velus Jones. 1st down. I think Velus is going to make the team. He could play running back. He could play a little bit of receiver. He could do returns. I think he adds value for his flexibility and variety. A comeback winning the job? Yeah, I think it could, but I don't know. I don't think they're basing this off of like wins and losses so much as a more so of just like a player performance. Rattler's going to play action, has some time. He's going to run, and then he goes down. And then, oh, there's a penalty on the play. Holding on the UFL offensive lineman, Barry Wesley. All right. What's going to be like 1st and 20? We're going to have to see a downfield shot now. Oh, they got the wrong dude. It was 73 with the penalty, not... Is that Josiah Ezerum? All right, 1st and 20. Going to play action. Rattlers looking. Going to move over the middle. Oh, near pick. Maybe. Did he get that through the window? Was it dropped or was it nearly picked? Let's see. Is that dropped? I can't tell from that angle. They're showing the back. Oh, no, that was a drop. That's a drop. That's a drop. That's a tough catch. I know he's throwing that thing 100 miles an hour, but you got to catch that. You got to catch that, man. 2nd and 20. Rattlers under pressure. Over the middle. And Pettis can't hold on. Ball was high, but it hit him in the hands. Rattler looks a lot more comfortable and confident today than he did last week. Yeah, that pass is high. Obviously another angle. Maybe he's trying to get it over someone. Pettis should have caught. NFL receivers need to make that catch. 3rd and 20. Rattler's going downfield. He makes that catch. Oh, he's short of the 1st down, though. Short of the 1st down. Oh, we're punting. Fourth and 3. Oh, no, you can go for that. You touch it, you catch it. That's not always the case because what if it's like super low, super high? But yeah, Pettis should have caught that first one, and Jacobson should have caught that one pass. And there's the punt. Not a great punt. John Ridgway is headed to the locker room. Damn it, dude. That's annoying. He had 2 big drops on that play. Hey, we got 104 people in here. That's awesome. Appreciate you guys being in here. Yeah, the penalty sucks, but 2 irritating drops, man. Rattler had nothing but drops last year, and here he is again. Had drops last week, had drops this week. Now, you can argue that maybe he's throwing the ball way too fast and hard, but I mean it's the NFL. You gotta catch the ball. That pass to Jacobson, it's cutting that. Like if he's playing for starters, that might be picked off. But he fit that thing, timed it perfectly, and Jacobson dropped it. That other play, it was a high ball, but NFL receivers need to be able to make that catch. You don't care how fast the ball's coming out? Yeah, I agree. If you're an NFL wide receiver or a tight end, you should be able to catch it. When you're practicing on those like jug machines, like you're practicing at like 80, 90 miles an hour or whatever sometimes, you gotta be able to catch it. Let's see what Twitter has to say. John Mechie got traded to the Eagles. I feel like that might have been good for the team. John Mechie was someone I feel like the Saints could have signed if he was available. Let's see, what Sam say? I can't see. when you get millions to catch footballs, you better catch them all. I 100% agree. That the Jacobson drop to me was worse than the Dante Pettis drop. Olave, Shaheed, Cooks would have made. I think, for the most part, yeah. I think Juwan Johnson. Does Juwan Johnson catch that Michael Jacobson drop? Yeah, Burnup is not having a good preseason in terms of punting. All right, we're back. Let's see. Let's hope the defense gets a stop here. I really wish this team invested in like skill position players, man. They invest in one wide receiver every like 4 years. It's a shame. Hand off, hitting outside. Mechie hasn't been good. Has he even been playing? It just feels like the Saints could have used some extra like help there. I don't know what the details are. If it was like a 7th round pick, like it wouldn't have hurt. Still can't guard Mike. I'd love to see Michael Thomas back, man. You guys, this little photo right here, this is MT, but I don't think we'll ever see MT back until like he retires and for the 1-day contract thing. False start. No such thing as hospital balls in the NFL. I think there's hospital balls in the NFL. Tom Brady talks about it, protecting your receivers over the middle. Jacksonville QB has time. Looking, found a man. Oh, that's incomplete. That ball came out. Who knocked that out? Who's 57? Tyreen Powell? That's a good play from the undrafted linebacker. That's an excellent play from Powell. He knocked that out. That's an excellent play. He hasn't really stood out in camp or anything, but plays like that is how he's going to get noticed for like a practice squad. 3rd and 9. Let's see if they can get a stop. Under some pressure, he's going out wide. And Jonathan Martin or Jeremiah Martin, their newly signed defensive end, made a play. They signed this dude 2 days ago. He's making plays. Look at him on that left side. He's already made more plays than Isaiah Foskey. That's a nice play from him, man. I'm not saying he's going to make the team either. But again, some of these guys are competing to make the practice squad. And plays like that, signed 2 days ago, one of those days they flew home. Some of that stuff stands out. All right. Price back to return it. Here he goes. Cutting out wide. Cuts inside. And he's to the 30. All right. Rattler better be out there at QB. I better not see no damn Jake Hayner. I'm not trying to see no Jake Hayner, man. Dude's already better than Foskey in 2 days. I just feel, when it comes to Foskey, I just don't want to kick a dead horse, but man, it's just, not only is he bad, but like, how is it possible that Notre Dame's all-time sack leader isn't translating to the NFL? Like, that's more boggling to me than anything. Like, it wasn't like they draft, like, Peyton Turner being bad wasn't a big surprise. Isaiah Foskey being bad is really shocking to me, if I'm being honest. I liked the pick at the time. I thought it was going to be good. I liked the resume, the college he came from, and it just hasn't translated. They've now gone through 2 coaching staffs, 2 different schemes, and nothing. How is it possible? Yeah, we need a TD drive here. Let's see if someone said Isaiah Foskey's out there getting cardio. Let's see what Rattler can do, man. I feel like that last drive he did a good job. Does a touchdown here cement the starting job? Does a touchdown here cement the starting job for Spencer Rattler? I think if he leads a touchdown drive and ties it up, I think he becomes the front runner right now. But we'll have to see. Maybe the coaching staff feels a little bit different, and they just want Shuck to get the reps kind of thing. Maybe they value reps over actually who won, which would be lame, but... The Saints signed a wide receiver like the other day too. I want to see him get some playing time. Who'd they sign? They signed a wide receiver earlier this week. Who was it? It was a Roderick Daniels. Yeah, Roderick Daniels. I want to see if he'll get any playing time. They got Hainer warming up. Where do you see that? I think I saw that Rattler's out there for another drive, but I don't know if Hainer's warming up. These gold jerseys are fire, by the way. I don't know why people... I understand they should be darker, but... Oh, they already ran a play. I missed it. Marcus Yarns, 1 yard. I don't see anything about Hainer. Maybe I missed it, though. Alright, 2nd and 9. Rattler's in the shotgun. They're going to pass it. Spins out of a sack. Rattler's on the run. Did he get a few yards on that? He got a yard. That's a nice play. Yeah, they need to keep Jake Hainer out of the game. I'm not trying to see no damn Jake Hainer. That's a nice spin move, man. Did you learn that from Drew Brees? Third and 8. Come on. Do something, man. Rattler to throw. Going over the middle. Has a man. That's Dante Pettis, first down. To the 45. I'm hearing whistles. Is there a flag? Nope. 14 yards. That's Dante Pettis. Rattler had his man. Had some time in the pocket. Saints will go 0-17. He almost dropped it. I think the Saints get 3 wins this year. Rattler hands it off to Marcus Yarns. That looks a little awkward. Yeah, Dante Pettis almost dropped that. Every time I see Kellen Moore, I just think about freaking Mr. Beast. They look so alike. All right, 2nd and 7. 7 minutes, 30 seconds left. They're going to throw it. Rattler zips it to Tipton, who gets popped. First down. No, short of the first down. Good job from Rattler not leading Tipton into the hit. He threw that behind him, protecting his receiver. My opinion, at least. Some of you, I'm sure, think that's a bad ball. And that's fine. Everyone has their own opinions. 3rd and 2. Do we see a run here? We do. That's Velus Jones. He did not get the first down. You go for this. Go for it. Am I tripping, or is Donovan Peoples-Jones? Yeah, Donovan Peoples-Jones has done nothing, like the whole freaking camp. It's disappointing. I thought he would have been a nice addition. I thought he would have been at least a nice, like, number 5, maybe, like competing for a number 5 roster spot. 4th and 1. Are they gonna sneak? Are they gonna sneak it? Now there's a penalty. Were they offsides? It looks like offsides. That's props to Rattler too. He timed this. I'm assuming he timed the snap to hike it when that guy was offsides. He gets some credit there, in my opinion. I could just be glazing here. All right, first down. They got a nice drive going here. They're at the 41, 42 of Jacksonville. Play action. Rattler gets it out quickly. There's Jacobson. Picks up like 5 yards. They got a nice drive going. Let's see if they can keep it up. Yeah, I got that ball out quick. Man was there, taking the free 5 yards. I'm fine with that. All right, let's go. 2nd 5. They're in the pistol. Pedersen motion. 5 minutes and 30 seconds now. They hand it off to Velus Jones, who's got a first down. He's still going. Like 10 yards on that play. It's a nice run. That's a really nice run. That's probably the best run of the day from anyone not named Kendre. Clyde had a few nice runs, but I think that's the longest. Oh, they go quick snap. Velus Jones again, first down. Or maybe first down. I'm sorry. Did he get it, though? They're in the red zone. They're at like the 15. They went tempo on that one. I don't know why this thing isn't updating. ESPN slacking. All right, they're at the 13 now. Rattler keeps it. Zips it. Oh, he's picked. Rattler throws a pick. Oh, that can't happen, man. They had something going. He didn't see the safety. Damn. That can't happen, man. You can't do that. You're at the 10-yard line. You can't throw that. Damn it. They had a good drive going, too. At the 13-yard line. That sucks. Ugh. Are we really not going to see a touchdown this whole damn game? That was an awful read, man. That's literally QB battle. Yeah, no one wants to win this job. Gonna be a long season. At least that number 1 pick will be in play. That number 1 pick will probably be in play. Thoughts on the pick? Cash, horrible throw, horrible read. I saw that thing coming. It looked like he was just gonna go there the entire time. Cash go take their jobs. Nah, man, I'd take 1 hit and I'd be out. I'd take 1 hit and be out. Now Hayner's coming in. Jake Hayner better not come in. Bad throw, receiver. It was a bad throw. Bad throw and a bad read. Bad decision. It looked like he was going there the entire time. Didn't see the safety. Yeah, Velus, I think, looked good on that drive. Damn it, dude. We were so close to seeing a touchdown. Well, let's see if the defense can get 1 more stop and give Rattler and the offense a chance to go downfield. How was Tyler? Shuck was okay. Definitely not as good. He wasn't as good as last week. He had a really bad intentional grounding. Took a few bad sacks. Overall, Shuck was okay, though. All right, defense. Need you to make one more play. Some people are saying Tipton didn't make a play on the ball. I mean, it's just a bad throw and a bad read. That's what it was. Could he made a better effort? Sure, but that pick's on Rattler. All right, defense. One stop. I want to see them get one chance. There's a handoff. And that goes nowhere. Jalen Ford and Omari Thomas on the tackle. All right, they're showing the replay. Let's see what happens. No, that's on Rattler. He just didn't see it. The corner read that the entire way. Literally, a touchdown would have maybe secured it for him. 2nd and 7. They go play action bootleg. He's rolling out. This guy's got some wheels to him. He's making some play. Oh! Who is that? Walford? Oh, is it John Walford? He's looking... That was a nice play from him. First down, Jacksonville. Please get a stop, man. We got 3 minutes left. I want to see the offense get one more drive. One more drive, please. Force a fumble. Get a pick. Don't let them get in field goal range. They're going to throw it. He's looking out wide and completely whiffs on that throw. Hayner's the only one without a pick. No, Hayner threw a pick last week on his first drive. Peoples Jones isn't playing? Oh, I thought he was. Counterplay, and someone missed the tackle, but he got in the backfield. I don't know who that... Omari Thomas, the undrafted guy, didn't make the tackle, but made big contact in the backfield. Omari Thomas has stood out more than freaking Vernon Broughton, man. Saints call a timeout. All right, what is this, like 3rd and 14? Come on, man. You don't get to stop here. The game's probably over. Shuck would have got smashed on that. Hold on. Shuck would have... Shuck would have got smashed on that sack and probably not even got as far as downfield as Rattler did. Maybe. I mean, I really don't know. I don't think Shuck spins out of that sack, but I can't really say definitely he would or would not have gotten downfield. I better not see Jake Haener come in, though. I wanted to see a damn touchdown, man. How is it possible we're going to have one touchdown in 2 games? 3rd and 14. Get a stop. They throw a screen. Someone tackle him. Foskey, please. Foskey made the tackle. He did something. If he doesn't get that tackle, he might get that first down. Low-key, Foskey just made a big play. It wasn't pretty, but he made it. I'm a troll. I'm not trying to be like, I'm not trying to kick a dead horse. I mean, I doubt he still makes the team, but you know, if he doesn't make that tackle, that guy's definitely getting 6 more yards. Hayner's being all-pro. First team All-Pro preseason. Foskey gave Haener another... Man, I better not see no damn Jake Haener on my screen. Let's see what Twitter's saying. Anyone? Is Rattler coming back out? Oh, I see Rattler on the field. All right. There's Rattler. Rattler's closing this thing out. Let's see if he can bounce back from the mistake. QB comparison. Shuck with about 60 more yards, with 6 more completions, 7 more attempts. Rattler, 0 tutties, 1 pick. Shuck, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. 2, I mean, if you count the pick 6, 2 touchdowns. All right, first down. Rattler's going to throw it. Zips it to Pettis, who ran backwards for a second and got like 5 yards. All right, 2-minute drill. 2nd and 4, Rattler dumps it off to Velus Jones, who gets tackled immediately. I think that's going to do it before the 2-minute warning. Yeah. Smart to take this time to talk about what play to do next. All right, you guys think he does it? You guys think Rattler pulls off this drive? Does Rattler pull off this comeback? And there's no overtime in preseason, by the way. So, for anyone curious about that, we're not going to see any overtime. Pettis hesitated on that. Yeah, I don't know exactly what he was doing. He caught it, cut out, cut back in. Not really too sure what was going on there. Bouncer from this adversity that Kelmore has such a heart for. Yeah, I liked Dante Pettis to at the start of camp, but I'm kind of down on him the past 2 games, honestly. I like Kevin Austin more than Dante Pettis. I don't know if I've ever been this engaged in a preseason game. It's a game-winning drive, preseason game, and a QB battle. You guys think he does it? I think, yeah, Velus Jones is fast as hell. I think he made the team. Made a big case today. AK, Kendra, Velus, and Clyde, I think that's what I would do for the running backs. And then Devin Neal on the practice squad. If he does, he gets the QB1 job. If they score Tutty here, I don't know. I got to see how it looks. I got to see if it's a good drive or is it they're struggling but they've made it work. Rattler has to score a touchdown at some point too. I mean, we got to talk about that. He doesn't know Devin Neal. No, he hasn't played yet. I can't keep him on the team if he hasn't played. He's injured too. I don't know if he gets claimed off of waivers. You could do the thing where you keep Devin Neal initially and then you put him on the practice squad and then release Clyde and then sign him to the roster. You could do that. But I don't think you can say Devin Neal's making the team. It's not like he was the first-round pick. He's a 6th-round pick who hasn't played. All right, 3rd down. Rattler's going to throw it. Under pressure. Rolling out right. Looks for a man. That's short of the 1st down. 4th down coming up. He's connected to Mason Tipton. It's going to be a 4th and 2? 4th and 3? Come on. They need 1 yard, 2 yards. Rattler's going to throw it. Zips it. Mason Tipton with the catch. Mason Tipton 1st down to the 40. Nice play to Mason Tipton. They got a 1st down. This drive lives to see another play. We got 1 minute and 20 seconds now. You're going no huddle. Going to throw it again. Rattler under pressure. He's going to run. Fakes the pitch. Made a man slip. And he's going to slide. Spencer Rattler's out here aura farming with that. With the ooh, ooh. I don't know if you guys caught that. They're at a minute left now. They're in Jacksonville territory. Jacksonville calls the timeout. The previous play is under review. What are you reviewing? There's 59 seconds left right now at the moment. Are they're reviewing when he gave himself up? Come on, man. They're slowing down the momentum. At least they get to talk about what play to do next. Let's see. Come on, Rattler. What are we at? The Jags like 30-yard line? No. No, we're at Jacksonville's 47. All right, under a minute now. Clock is ticking. Rattler's going downfield deep. Got a man. That's Mason Tipton. Let's go. There you go. Mason Tipton is killing it right now. Tipton for MVP. What a throw, too. Good job from Tipton with the body control, slowing down with the contact. Rattler to throw. He's going downfield for Tipton again. Oh, no. A tad overthrown. Oh, my gosh. About to have a heart attack over a damn preseason game. Second down coming up. That was there. You got to connect on that. They're just outside the red zone at the 21. Rattler zips it. Seth Green with the catch. Big, strong catch. Third down and like 5 now. 3rd and 4. 30 seconds left. A false start. Come on, man. That's the UFO lineman they just signed this past week. You can't commit a penalty right there. 3rd and 9. That throw to Tipton should have been the play, man. That throw to Tipton should have been the touchdown. That throw to Tipton should have been the touchdown. Oh, my. 3rd and 9, 27 seconds. This Rattler got ice in his veins. They're at the 20. They need 20 yards for a touchdown. 9 for a first. Rattler zipping it. For a man! That's Cobb Pettis' touchdown! We scored! Yes! What a throw! Rattler leads him downfield. Let's go! Pettis did it! They got to go for 2 now. That's how you bounce back from a pick, man. What a drive from Spencer Rattler. All right, come on. Get the 2-point. Get the tie. We won't go OT, but we'll get the tie. Come on, please. That was a freaking great play, man. Rattler made some please. Can Rattler do it again? 2-point conversion. Pettis in motion. Rattler play action. Rattler's looking. He's rolling out right. Run it yourself. Run it yourself. Rattler! Yes! Yeah! Let's go! Yes! Let's go! I've never been so damn excited about backups preseason football. Yes! That's how you take the freaking starting job. Look at this touchdown throw. All right, well, this game's going to end in a tie, but who gives a crap? Oh, my gosh. Rattler won the day, man. Rattler won the day, man. That was awesome. All right, there's 20 seconds left. As long as the freaking defense doesn't sell, this game will end in a tie. I'm okay with that. Have you guys ever been so damn excited over preseason football? Tipton and Pettis. Tipton was the big factor on that drive. Oh my gosh. I need some freaking Rattler with ice in his veins, man. He went to Tipton, missed him, came back and led the game-winning drive, or game-tying. First down and 10. I mean, the game's still going. Jacksonville under some pressure over the middle, incomplete. Oh my gosh, how that was some clutch shit right there. I'm sorry for my language. That was so freaking clutch. The touchdown after the penalty, that drive, that fourth down conversion to Tipton, the 2-point was awesome. Oh my. You guys ever preseason football, man. Wolford over the middle. Oh, Stallbird. Did they catch that? I thought Stallbird picked it. Defense sold. What else is new? That's not good. Holding on Stallbird. This dude kicked a 70-yard field goal the other day. What a cat. That's an excellent play from Jacksonville. Stallbird, guy who's trying to make the team, can't commit those penalties, man. Someone needs to block that kick and return it back for a touchdown. Cam Little made a 70-yarder last week. They're about 60 yards away, the commentators just said. All right, 1st and 10, 9 seconds left. They're in Saints territory. Wolford, quick pass. Oh, it's picked! Run! Go! 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 Saker picked it! 1 second, no! There is 1 second left! There is 1 second left! Put 1 second back on the clock. Sinker with the big play to end his day. Too big. Oh. No, there was 1 second left. There was 1 second left. I'm not even capping. There was 1 second left. No, there was 1 second left. They said he ran out of bounds with no time left on the clock and that the game is over. Come on, man. All right, well, Saints and Jags tie. But Spencer Rattler made a big statement today. Tyler Shuck got to play with the starters, got to play with the starting receivers. Rattler made sure that he made a case. There is 1 second left, man. Whatever. Some damn BS. After this game, we'll do I think Rattler needs to start, man. I'm okay taking this thing into the third preseason game, if that's what it takes to determine a winner. What do you guys think? Take this thing into the third preseason game, or should they name the starter now or this week? Jonas Sanker, big play, man. Had a big day. Start Rattler, start him. Come on. Oh, let's do a poll. Start poll. Who is QB1? Rattler, Shuck, wait for game 3. All right, we got a poll going up. We got 3 options. Shuck, Rattler, or wait one more week. Yeah, what a game from freaking Jonas Sanker. Had like 3 big hits, had a pick. He gave up that 1 big play downfield. But Jonas Sanker, big game. Was he player of the game? Rattler's up 87% right now. Rattler said that turnover with Tipton was miscommunication. I'm assuming on him. Oh, I gotta fix chat. There we go. Rattler's talking. Let's look at the stat lines. Rattler 18 of 24, basically doubled everything in Shuck in terms of like completions and attempts. 0 sacks taken. That's pretty significant. Shuck took 2 sacks. 66 yards for Shuck. Rushing yards, Rattler had 19 on the day. That was good for him. Rattler made a big statement today, man. Mason Tipton with 100 receiving yards and 6 catches. He had a big day. Quincy Riley, 9 tackles. PV made some plays. Elliott Davison, friend of the show. All right, man. That was a fun live. I appreciate you guys tuning in. We got like 120 people here watching at one point. It was awesome. Appreciate you guys tuning in. I got to go eat some damn food. I'll do the video later, man. Make sure you guys are subscribed and everything. Like, stay tuned. We'll be posting the video later. Thank you guys, and yeah, see you next time.